Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. So today I decided to show you guys this look, which is very minimal, very fresh. My skin is peeking through. I just look glowy and bronzy and perfect for the summer. It is sweat proof and it also protects you from the sun. And I really hope that you guys enjoy it. And if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into the video. Let me just let you guys know really quickly that if you notice these scratches, I literally, right before I sat down to film this video, Wyatt was leaving the house and the cat ran out, so I grabbed him really fast because they're not outdoor cats and I got scratched up and I don't want to put makeup over it because it's like really fresh, so sorry about that. I wanted to do this video because I feel like there are so many tutorials out there for full faces of makeup, and to be honest, my favorite videos to watch is people's minimal makeup, natural makeup, everyday makeup, because to me that's more helpful for my everyday life. I want to explain every step and like how you can customize it for yourself. So obviously it's not going to be 5-minute video, but I promise you can get this down so quick. Okay, so in this look, I'm actually not gonna use any foundation or concealer. Obviously, if you have more problem areas or acne or scarring that you wanna cover up, definitely go ahead and do that. You should always use SPF no matter what, even under your makeup, but since I'm not wearing any actual like foundation or concealer, I gotta make sure that I do put SPF on. And my go-to SPF right now is this one. This is the Sol de Janeiro My Sol Stick, and it is an SPF 50 sunscreen stick. Since it is like a balm, it's actually not gonna give you that white flashback, the whiteness that people hate. And since I am wearing my skin bare, I definitely don't wanna use just any sunscreen. And since we're not using any foundation or concealer, this actually is gonna work as a somewhat of a sticky base, so we can actually stick powders to it. So I am gonna rub this in, and since this is a little bit fresh right now, I am gonna let it dry a little bit, and while it dries, I'm gonna start on my brows. So for a very minimal look and just like easy out the door, I really just love to put a tinted brow gel on my eyebrows. And this one has been my favorite. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I have the shade 4.5. So all I'm gonna do is run this through my brows. I like to start out at the end because that's where I would like to put more product, just because I have less hairs there. And usually I can just do this and just be done with it. But if you want to define your brows a little bit more, you can wait until they dry and then just go in with some powder just to really define them. So now that the sunscreen isn't as tacky, but it is tacky enough, we are gonna go ahead and put powder. I will say though, when I do have very bad under eyes or acne, I do like to go in with a loose foundation, like a powder foundation, and I will literally just grab it with my finger and kind of put it under my eyes. Honestly, today they're not very bad, but I'm really just gonna take some and put it on my nose just to take away some of that redness. But this is just a really good trick to, if you don't want to put like a bunch of creams on your face, you can use powder. Obviously, it's not going to give you as much coverage under your eyes, but it will make you look more awake. And my favorite is the Bare Minerals Original Loose Powder Foundation. If you're interested, I use the shade Neutral Medium. No matter what look I'm doing, I really always love to be bronze. I like to have some color on my skin and also some definition. So I'm actually gonna do both of those steps with a bronzer. And this is actually not a bronzer, this is a face powder, but just use your favorite bronzer. This is the Covergirl Matte Ambition Full Spectrum Powder, and this is in the shade Tan Golden. So for this step, I really like to take a fluffy brush, but that's also tapered, and by that I mean it's a little bit pointy at the top. That way we can be precise but also blend out. I'm gonna go in with a light hand and just bronze around my face. So I really want to bronze my cheekbones, and I like to connect it on my temples all the way up to my forehead, and that way it gives me some bone structure for my cheek, and also it gives me some color. I'm gonna look kind of crazy at first with just like this bronzer, but once we finish with everything, it all comes together. It's kind of crazy because I actually get a lot of compliments when I wear this. People always tell me that I just look so tan and radiant, and it's just funny because this is the look that I do when I don't feel like trying, but I don't know, it seems like people seem to like it. I really like it. I feel very confident wearing this. I love blush, and I feel like blush is like the first thing that fades away. To me, the key of like a natural look is to make myself look a little sunburnt. I just love that look. So I'm gonna be using this today. This is the GIRLACTIK Cheeky Tint and Glow in the shade Beaute. This is just a cream blush and a cream highlight, which works really nice because, again, I want my blush to last all day. So I'm actually gonna put this first, top it off with a powder, and then go ahead and use this cream highlight, which is gonna look really nice and natural. So I'm gonna go in with the little stippling brush from e.l.f. and just take this and start putting it everywhere that I want. Put as much as you want. I'm probably gonna put way too much for your liking, but like I said, I just love the look of being rosy, looking a little sunburnt, like you actually got some sun, and it also makes you just look more alive. After I do that, again, I'm gonna set it with a powder blush. This one is also from GIRLACTIK. This is the Star Blush in the shade Florence. So I'm just gonna kind of tap it. I don't want to overdo it, but like I said, this blush is gonna last all day. And sometimes I also like to put it on my forehead. I kind of just like to put it everywhere. And now I'm gonna go back to the cream highlight, and I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna kind of take off the excess. So I'm just gonna grab it and put it on my cheekbones. I'm trying to do it lightly so it's not too much. And of course, I like to bring it up my temple. And I also like to put it above the forehead, and of course on the nose and the bridge of the nose. So the base is pretty much done. Now let's move on to eyes. Sometimes I like to go in with eyeliner and sometimes I don't. It really just depends. I'm gonna do a very, very thin line of liquid liner, and I will be using the Gerard Cosmetics Eternal Eyeliner. You can use my code VS for 30% off your purchase. See how thin I did it? You probably can't even tell, but when I do look at you, see how my lash line just looks a lot thicker? No matter what I do, how minimal the look is, I always have to have mascara. This is the Lancome Grandiose Extreme Mascara. At this point, if I have extra time, since my eyebrows are dried, I am gonna define them just a little bit with some brow powder. I'm not even gonna bring out a pencil or anything like that. This is the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder in the shade 5. I'm just gonna take a slanted brush and really just take a little bit of powder, and I'm just gonna like define the sharp lines under and above, and that's really all I'm gonna do. And lastly, for lips, I'm so excited to show you guys a new product that I found, which is the lip color. But first, I'm just gonna line my lips. Usually when I have this much blush on and so bronzy, I like to go for a bright lip. So I'm just gonna take this lip liner from Koki Cosmetics in the shade Natural, and I'm just gonna lightly line my lips. I'm not gonna go too harsh. Okay, so like I said, a very natural lip line. And my new favorite product ever is this. I feel like this was made for me. This is the Colourpop Ultra Blotted Lips, and this is in the shade Soda Pop. So all it is looks like a liquid lipstick, but it almost has like half the pigment, and it feels very powdery. I personally don't like to wear lipstick every day, but I do like to have color, so I always put lipstick on and then take it off. And this is key. This is major key for that. So all you do is put it on, and then once I have it on, I do like to kind of blot it again, but this is just way easier to work with than an actual lipstick. Okay, and the last step is just setting your face. I'm gonna be using the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day little setting spray in the scent Lavender. Okay guys, and this is the final result. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know this kind of tutorial is not for everyone, but I just wanted to share because I've actually posted a lot of pictures on my Instagram stories like this, and a lot of you guys ask me like, is your makeup done? Like, what are you doing? Well, this is it, super simple. Again, once you get it down, you could really easily do it in like 5 minutes, and it's just a really easy look, and you don't feel like you have a full face of makeup on all day, which is just like, definitely let me know if you do any of the same tips, or if you have any other tips for like a minimal natural makeup. Y'all just comment down below or just come say hi. You guys know I love saying hi to you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. course I just broke it. Guys, stop fighting. Right under it. Again, just to define the lines. Cats, stop fighting. I'm just gonna take a slip, guys. Cats! Hey! Stop! Stop fighting!